to the Eugene Tordo YouTube channel. I want to thank everyone that's subscribed so far, and if you haven't subscribed, go down there and hit the subscription button and the notification bell and the thumbs up, thumbs down, leave comments and all that good stuff. Anyway, this is a follow-up. I did an unboxing video of Rapid Air home garage kit for running airlines for your air compressor. I'll leave a link up there to that video. And one of the snafus I'm running into is, like, this morning I spent 2 hours. I just pretty much wasted the whole morning, I guess, just running around to Home Depot, Lowe's, and even Tractor Supply, trying to find additional fittings and plugs. Like, this system comes with, I think it's a couple of these plugs. I forgot how many, but it's not enough. For instance, I already ran this line over here. We'll go over here. And this block fitting that comes with it, I had to put one of these plugs in the bottom and one of these plugs on the back side. And then, of course, the air fitting, the coupler coming out. And so it comes with like 4 of these. And I already used 2 there. And then if you look at this distribution block, that is right there. There's, unless you're going to be using every line going out, you're going to need more of these, because you're just not going to use all of them. I mean, you could, depending on how complicated your system is. But then say you run a line to each one of these, you're going to need each one of these couplers for each one. And it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those couplers. I've already used one over there and one here. 6 couplers. I'm sorry, 6 couplers. I've used 2 there. And these couplers here you can't get anywhere. I guess I'm going to have to contact Rapid Air about getting more of these if I need them. I did order their T-fittings, because I'm going to use a lot of these. Those are going to come in handy. And I picked up a bunch of plugs. These are just steel plugs. You can get brass plugs. The brass plugs are real expensive. And this is my combination air regulator, air water oil separator, and then this right here, I believe, is for adding oil to your air for oiling your air tools. I might not use that section. I might just leave it empty. I don't use my air tools that much. But anyway, one problem I ran in with this is on the end here, I needed to get reducers, and that was another trip to the hardware store. And so here I got a bag of all sorts of connectors and reducers and fittings and all sorts of other things for installing this. And this stuff adds up, so this adds to the cost of installing this system. So something to keep in mind if you get this system. If you're only going to be running like a line from your air compressor, well, let's say I did run that. Let's just say I ran a line from the air compressor. Like my air compressor uses a, like this here is a 3/8 pipe fitting, a pipe thread right here. So if I wanted to screw this into my air compressor, I need a reducer to screw that in, and because that uses my compressor actually uses a 1/4 inch, so I need a reducer for this if I want to screw that in and run the line directly out. What I'm going to probably do, though, is run a pipe with a coupler that will reduce it to a 1/4 inch from the 3/8 and screw this block right into that, and then use 2 of these and plug probably 1 of those. I don't know if you're seeing all this. I hope you are. And anyway, I'm going to get to work on that, and I'll get back and hopefully show everybody how it all came out. But so far, I knew when I started this I was going to have to make a couple of trips. It's just like running plumbing. Anytime I do a plumbing project, I always have to make multiple trips. because you never seem to have what you need. And it's the same thing running airline, I guess. So whether you use the Rapid Air or any other system, that's just the way it is. But anyway, I'll get back to you guys shortly, and I'll show you what I did. Okay, here we are in my sub-basement. There's my DeWalt air compressor. It's a 30-gallon compressor, 175 PSI. I believe I got it hooked up about as good as I'm going to get it. I still need to go around and check for leaks. As far as I can tell, I only had 2, and I took care of them, but I'll go around and check them again tomorrow, maybe, if I have time. I got a lot of things I got to get done, but I ended up using 1 junction block here. I was going to originally run 2 lines out of there, but then I would have had to use 2 of these, and it comes with 6 of them, and I needed all 6 of them for the way I was distributed in the air. I used a, let's see if I can get it up there, a T-fitting there, and then ran the line. I don't know if you can see that, all the way up, and it goes up here, and that was where it goes into the garage. And the T-fitting, which he's going to the other direction, comes around through this wall and right up out there. And I ran it all along my in my basement here, workshop in my basement, and it comes out here. And that block there comes with 3 distribution blocks. 2 of them I use in the garage, and then a distribution block, the main distribution block, I hooked to the compressor. So I made another distribution block. I went and machined myself one. Have a shop task, I'm able to do that. I mean, you could actually do this with a hand drill and a block of aluminum and a hand drill and whatever, and do it that way if you had to, as long as you have the taps. You will need the pipe taps, a 3/8 and a 1/4 inch, and I put that there. And this is also my welding area, so eventually I will put a metal sheath over the top of that, because you don't want hot spattering welds penetrating that plastic pipe. Anyway, I'll show you the rest. I'll jump up there to the garage and show you the other, where all the rest of the 100-foot hose went. And I was hoping to have, I really wish I had enough line to run another line all the way down here to this workbench. But if I have to, I'll just run my, I got another 50-foot air line. I got a couple of them actually, so I can just run them. And the only thing left over too is, trying to remember what I normally do with the hose, but is like one of these shut-off valves, these 245s, this coupler, I ended up doing that, one of these T-fittings, because I ordered 4 of them, of course the cutter. This cutter works actually really well. It cuts the hose real quick and easy and square, and I got about 10 feet of hose left over somewhere. I think it's up in the garage. But let me jump up to the garage, and then I'll show you what's up there. Okay, here we are in the garage, and if you look down there, you can see where I ran it up. And up here, here's the air and oil separator and the air regulator. And this is actually for oiling your tools. So I'm not going to probably add oil to that. I don't know yet. I very rarely use the air tools anymore. But basically it comes through here, goes into this block here, where it goes to my main air line, and then goes overhead, and I think I showed you that earlier, to this block here. And this is good. I'm glad I finally have this over here, because I'm always running the air hose over the top of the car or under it or around it, and blow off my milling machine and lathe when I need to. I gotta find a better way to hang this hose, of course. And also now I'll probably use this. I don't know if you can see that back there. this is a tank. You put product called Cool Mist in there, and then you spray it on your cutting tools when you're milling or drilling, and keeps the workpieces real nice and cool. And I haven't used that in a long time because it's a pain in the butt to use with the way the air system is. I may hook up I may remove this block and drill and tap it for another fitting, and then run that to that for me. That, or I'll just run a whip hose with a connector and do it that way. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Took me all day to do this. Ran into all sorts of stupid, silly problems that you don't expect, like having to run to the store and back. I think I wasted 2 hours there. And one of the things I ran into was these fittings here, these reducers. I got like two or three of them, and get in that better picture. I got about 2 or 3 of these, and I grabbed them all off the same rack, pulled them all out, all 3, thinking they're all the same thing without checking the bags, and it turns out one was a reducer that went from a 1/2 inch pipe thread to a 3/8 pipe thread, and that's what I wanted. I wanted a couple of them, and I ended up getting only one was like that, and the other 2 that I had were one was a 1/4 and another even smaller than that, an 1/8 or something like that. So I ended up having to drill and tap this one here. And when I first fired this system up, the only leak I found was right here. And I just put some more tape on it and tightened it down some more. And I forgot to tighten down this gauge. But looks like it's going to work good. I still need to, like I said, check for leaks. I don't think it doesn't seem like it's leaking. I'll find out. There, I don't know if you can hear that. I just fired the compressor up. It's actually louder in my house or in the basement because it's in the subcellar than it is out here in the garage. And that's a 175 psi air compressor, and I'm probably going to set it for about 100 psi. And leave it there. But I'll have to say the only short thing I didn't like is it would have been nice if it came with more of these quick fit connectors here, like the one right here. It came with 6 of them, and that's probably plenty if you're just doing, like, say, a 2-car garage or something, and you just want an air outlet on one side and one on another side. And your compressor's in the garage. That's plenty. That's all you'll ever need. This kit will have all you need. But like in my case, I needed a little bit more. And if you do get this kit and plan out your route, and if you get the kit, also order these tees because they come in handy. If you're going to think you're going to need them, order them in advance. But I have to say I'm real happy with it so far. I'll give another review, I don't know, sometime this winter. You have any questions? Leave questions down in the comment section of my YouTube video. And please subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you are subscribed, I thank you a lot. I want everybody to have a really nice day. I still got a lot of things to do, like clean this shop up. It's late in the day, actually. Well, late in the afternoon, and I haven't done everything I wanted to do, like my lawn I still have to do. I still need to do some grocery shopping. And, well, everybody have a good day, and God bless, and thank you for watching.